I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, and imagine your bedroom. What does it look like? Is it a place of peace and tranquility, or is it cluttered with things that drag you down? Today, I'm going to share with you 5 things you must remove from your bedroom, because whether you realize it or not, they have the power to attract poverty and ruin into your life. I want you to know that where you rest, where you recharge, where you sleep is more than just a room. It's a sanctuary. It holds the energy that will fuel your day, your decisions, and your destiny. So if you're ready to take charge of your life, eliminate the negativity, and open the door to abundance, you've come to the right place. Let's dive in and let's begin to take back the power that's rightfully yours. Clutter is a drain on your energy. And many people don't realize the subtle yet profound impact that it has on both their physical and mental well-being. It may seem like just a minor inconvenience or a simple matter of disorganization, but clutter has a way of draining us emotionally and spiritually. It can create an environment that feels chaotic, overwhelming, and unbalanced. You see, every item in your bedroom holds energy, whether you're aware of it or not. Your environment is a direct reflection of your inner state. So when your bedroom is filled with clutter, it's like inviting chaos and stagnation into the one space where you should feel most at peace. In our fast-paced, often hectic world, it's easy to accumulate unnecessary items. We buy things without truly needing them. We hold on to objects because we feel sentimental, or we simply fail to recognize when something no longer serves us. Over time, these items begin to pile up, creating physical clutter. But clutter goes far beyond just the mess of physical items. It's a state of mind, a way of living that can influence every area of your life, from your career to your relationships, your finances, and even your health. If you find yourself constantly overwhelmed by your environment, it's a sign that you may be carrying emotional or mental clutter as well. A cluttered bedroom disrupts the flow of positive energy. In many spiritual and cultural practices, the concept of energy flow is taken very seriously. It's understood that our environment has a direct influence on the energy we carry with us. A bedroom, as the place where you sleep and recharge, should be a sanctuary, should be a space where you feel calm, relaxed, and restored, ready to face the challenges of a new day. However, when clutter fills the room, it creates an energy that's stagnant and blocked. Rather than feeling energized and rejuvenated when you wake up, you might feel drained, stressed, or even anxious. The chaos in your space seeps into your mind, affecting your ability to focus, relax, or sleep peacefully. The act of decluttering your space is deeply symbolic. It's not just about throwing things away. It's about releasing the old, the unnecessary, and the outdated. It's about clearing out anything that no longer serves you or aligns with the person you're becoming. Holding on to clutter is often tied to fear. Fear of letting go, fear of making space for something new, or fear of making the wrong decision. But by holding on to these items, you're also holding on to stagnant energy that can block new opportunities from entering your life. This clutter becomes a physical manifestation of emotional and mental baggage, preventing you from moving forward and embracing your fullest potential. Think about it. Each item in your bedroom carries some form of emotional connection or energy. Maybe it's an old gift from an ex-partner or a piece of furniture that's seen better days. These objects might represent old memories, unhealed wounds, or unresolved feelings. Keeping them in your space means you're constantly surrounded by reminders of the past, which prevents you from fully embracing the present and future. It's important to acknowledge that the energy of the things around you affects your mindset and your behavior. If you're living in a space filled with reminders of past pain, disappointment, or regret, it can be difficult to move forward and create the life you truly want. Clutter also has a physical impact on your energy levels. When your room is filled with unnecessary items, it can make it more difficult to focus on what truly matters. The more things you have around you, the more your mind is distracted, which leads to mental fatigue. You find yourself constantly thinking about the mess, unable to focus on the present moment. This creates a sense of anxiety and stress, which drains your energy and makes it harder to accomplish your goals. It becomes a constant cycle of overwhelm with little opportunity to break free. It's a drain on your productivity and your emotional well-being. The key to creating a peaceful, energized bedroom is to simplify and organize. When you remove clutter, you're creating space for clarity. You're giving yourself the opportunity to breathe, to think clearly, and to rest deeply. It's amazing how much of a difference it can make when you take the time to remove unnecessary items from your space. Suddenly, your room feels lighter, your mind feels clearer, and you may even notice an improvement in your mood. It's as if a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, allowing you to focus on what really matters. A decluttered space is a reflection of a decluttered mind. And when your mind is clear, you're able to make better decisions, pursue your goals with intention, and embrace the flow of positive energy that surrounds you. Moreover, clearing clutter can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. When you're surrounded by order and cleanliness, your nervous system responds by calming down. This sense of order and peace can help to reduce stress levels, making it easier for you to relax and sleep soundly at night. In fact, studies have shown that people who live in cluttered environments are more likely to experience increased levels of stress and anxiety. By removing clutter from your bedroom, you create an environment that supports restful sleep, which is essential for maintaining physical and mental health. Sleep is the time when your body and mind rejuvenate, and a cluttered bedroom can interfere with that process, leaving you feeling drained and fatigued. In addition to its impact on stress and sleep, clutter also influences your ability to manifest your desires and achieve your goals. When your bedroom is disorganized, it can feel like your dreams and aspirations are also scattered and out of reach. A cluttered space creates a mental block, preventing you from visualizing success and attracting abundance. On the other hand, when you create a clean, organized, and harmonious space, you're sending a clear signal to the universe that you're ready for more. You're ready to receive the blessings and opportunities that are aligned with your highest good. It's as if the universe takes note of the effort you've made to create a space that reflects your intention to thrive, and in return, it responds with new possibilities and growth. In conclusion, clutter is more than just a physical problem. It's an emotional, mental, and spiritual issue that affects every aspect of your life. It drains your energy, blocks your potential, and prevents you from moving forward. By removing clutter from your bedroom, you're not just tidying up, you're making space for clarity, peace, and abundance. You're creating an environment that supports your growth, your dreams, and your well-being. It's a powerful act of self-care and self-love. And it's the first step toward attracting the positive energy you deserve. Broken things symbolize brokenness in more ways than we often realize. It's easy to dismiss a broken item as something that just needs fixing or replacing, but the truth is that these broken things carry with them a certain energy that reflects the state of our own lives. They can be a silent reminder of unresolved issues, neglected responsibilities, or emotional wounds. When we allow broken things to remain in our bedrooms, we're not just holding on to the objects themselves, we're holding on to the energy of what they represent. These broken things can become a physical manifestation of brokenness within us, creating an environment that mirrors our internal struggles, rather than one that promotes healing, growth, and abundance. Consider this. The broken object in your bedroom, whether it's a torn piece of furniture, a shattered mirror, or a malfunctioning lamp, can be seen as a symbol of something that no longer functions as it was intended. It could represent a relationship that has fallen apart, a dream that hasn't come to fruition, or a past hurt that has yet to be healed. Every time you look at that broken item, you're subconsciously reminded of whatever it symbolizes. Instead of bringing peace and comfort, these broken things trigger feelings of frustration, sadness, or regret. They create an environment where you're constantly confronted with what's wrong, what's damaged, or what's lacking, rather than with what's working, what's whole, and what's thriving. It's not just about the physical condition of the object itself, but rather the emotional and psychological effect it has on you. Each time you walk past a broken item, you're reminded that something is incomplete. This creates a sense of disharmony in your space and in your mind. It's difficult to feel fully at peace or to rest properly when your surroundings are filled with reminders of things that are broken. The energy of brokenness seeps into your consciousness, making it hard to focus on the present moment and be fully engaged in the life you're living right now. You're constantly dealing with the energetic residue of something that's not whole, which leaves little room for abundance, joy, and creativity to flow freely in your life. Furthermore, when we hold on to broken things, we may also be holding on to the belief that we aren't worthy of better. If we allow brokenness to remain in our environment, it can send a subconscious message that we're okay with living with less than what we truly deserve. It's almost as if we're settling for things that no longer serve us, convincing ourselves that it's good enough or that we don't deserve more. This can extend beyond physical objects and into other areas of our lives, such as relationships, careers, and personal goals. By holding on to broken things in our space, we might inadvertently hold on to the belief that brokenness is our norm, or that we're not capable of creating a life that is whole, abundant, and flourishing. In many cases, broken items are also reminders of neglect. Maybe that item has been broken for months or even years, and you haven't taken the time or energy to repair or replace it. This can reflect a pattern of neglect in your own life, neglect of your needs, your desires, or your growth. If you're unwilling to repair or replace broken items in your bedroom, it could be an indication that you're also neglecting other aspects of your life. Perhaps you've been neglecting your own emotional healing, or you've been avoiding making necessary changes in your life. The broken item becomes a symbol of this ongoing neglect, keeping you stuck in a cycle of inaction and disrepair. It's important to recognize that when we allow broken things to remain in our space, we're signaling to ourselves that we're not prioritizing what truly matters. The act of fixing or replacing broken items in your bedroom is more than just a task of home maintenance. It's an act of self-respect and self-care. It's a recognition that you deserve to live in a space that supports your well-being and that you are worthy of having things around you that function, that are whole, and that bring joy. When you repair or remove broken things, you're making a statement to the universe that you're ready for the abundance and prosperity that come with wholeness. You're saying that you no longer want to be surrounded by things that remind you of what's wrong, but rather by things that reflect your desire for growth, healing, and positive transformation. In many cultures, the idea of repairing broken items or mending what is damaged holds deep significance. The Japanese practice of kintsugi, for example, involves repairing broken pottery with gold or silver lacquer, emphasizing the beauty in imperfection and the value of restoration. While this practice celebrates the cracks and the repairs, it also teaches us that there is value in restoring what is broken, in giving attention to what needs healing, and in making things whole again. The beauty of kintsugi lies in the recognition that what was once broken can be made more beautiful and valuable in its repair. Similarly, when we repair the broken things in our lives, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, we are restoring our own sense of wholeness and worth. However, it's essential to understand that not everything broken should be kept or repaired. Some things once broken can no longer serve their intended purpose, and holding on to them only creates unnecessary clutter and stagnant energy. This is especially true when it comes to items that are beyond repair or have no practical value anymore. Keeping these things around can be a form of emotional attachment to the past, preventing us from moving forward. The more we hold on to things that are broken beyond repair, the more we delay the process of healing and renewal. In these cases, it's important to let go of the broken items, to make room for new things that can serve us better and help us evolve into the best version of ourselves.